What's up, YouTube? I'm Wafer, and thank you for tuning in to the I'll Just Ask Myself podcast. If you've subscribed to the channel, thank you. I truly appreciate you subscribing. If you left a comment, I really appreciate you leaving a comment, and I enjoy engaging with you guys. And also, could you please share the content? If you haven't subscribed to the channel, can you please subscribe to the I'll Just Ask Myself YouTube content page? Please share the content, and most importantly, please leave a comment. I really enjoy engaging with you guys. And also, leave me any ideas on content you'd like to see in the future, and I'll bring it to you guys. I truly appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm Wafer, and this is the I'll Just Ask Myself podcast. Peace and love, baby.
We see the rise of Europeans in the NBA.
Right.
Something that's happened that's probably never happened before, which is four of the top, well, at least three of the top players in the world are European.
Right.
Um, we've never seen a time where the best player in the world wasn't an African American man, a dark skinned, brown skinned African American man.
Right.
And there's also been an outcry for the NBA going in a younger and a more foreign direction.
Right.
Um, what is your opinion on that trend moving forward? Do you feel there's going to be less and less African Americans in the NBA and more foreigners moving forward? How do you feel about that situation?
Um, I'm gonna be real and I'm gonna be 100 on this one. It's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way, but I'm being honest, and when you're honest, it's a hard pill to swallow, the truth hurts. But this is a fad that we're gonna see only get stronger. Um, African American community is in trouble far as this avenue to generate generational wealth. This was a industry which helped African Americans generate generational wealth. Um, I feel like the NBA game is growing. It's becoming worldwide, and they don't need a specific demographic, specific demographic to generate profits because they have countries now. These countries are getting behind one player, and that's very profitable. That's a very healthy economic structure that's going to make a lot of money. So the NBA doesn't have to put up with the headaches that it had to put up with once before. And to be honest, a lot of those headaches were coming from African American males. If you look at the best African Americans, the young up and coming African Americans after KD, those guys were the last of a dying breed. KD, LeBron, I mean, we can put Stephen Curry in there, he's light skinned. Um, really, KD, LeBron, and Stephen Curry are the last of that dying breed. And you have the newer generation with guys like Zion Williamson, Anthony Edwards, Ja Morant. These guys were supposed to be the next generation. But if you look at each three of these guys who are all dark-skinned African American, there's some type of scandal tied to each one. Just think about it. And that is why the NBA is going in a more foreign direction, because if you look at the Europeans, they are raised as professionals from a young age. They understand the business. They understand how to come in and do their job and go home. A lot of these Europeans at once before, their families, they would have 5 people in a house sharing 2 or 3 cans of beans. Now that these Europeans have gotten over here and made a lot of money, they're going back, they're building facilities, they're building better training programs, they're putting money back into the country, which is going to provide resources and is only going to make the players better. This is happening right before our eyes and nobody's paying attention. We only see, oh, there's systemic racism. The white man ain't hiring no black man. He going all across seas. He's going across seas because economically it's more profitable and it's just less headaches. If you look at the African Americans is with those three that are young and up and coming generations. Like I said, there's scandal involved. You go look at Radmonivic, or you go look at a foreigner's Instagram. You're gonna see the professionalism. They're with their family. They're doing this. It's about basketball. You go look at the latter. You're gonna see explicit rap lyrics. You're gonna see, oh, God knows what. You know, we saw John Morant in the strip club with a gun on his Instagram live. You're not gonna see that on Radmonovic's Instagram. And these foreigners are just groomed for this lifestyle. They've been playing professional since they probably were 10 years old, so they're able to handle it. Is they need less management. You know, you can give them more responsibility, and it's sad and unfortunate, you know, that it's happening and no one's paying attention to it. You know, I made a post about Anthony Edwards. A lot of the African Americans, we beat our own down and we hold them back. These three guys are very important to the future of African Americans in this industry that generates generational wealth for a lot of African American people. We need to be uplifting Zion Williamson. We need to be uplifting Anthony Edwards and John Morant. What do we see? You know, they're involved with scandals and it's usually people of their own color. You're not going to see Radmanovic involved in a scandal with another European person. You're going to see Europeans, they understand the end game. They understand what they're here for and they're trying to build generational wealth so they can go back to their country and build things. Because unlike us, they understand the importance of ownership. They understand all of that stuff. And it's sad to see. A lot of people are going to be mad at me because they don't want to hear the truth, but the truth is the truth. Um, it's just less headaches dealing with the European and Caucasian player than it is to deal with the African American. And that's not me with an opinion. That's based upon analytical data, and we seeing which athletes get caught up in domestic disputes, which athletes are getting caught up into criminal disputes, or where they bring in law enforcement and athletes going back and forth behind the scenes fighting over girls and stuff. You see that less with the foreigner. So I think it's a trend that we're only going to see grow, especially with the economics that they're providing over there. So hopefully African Americans can wake up and really understand this is an important industry, because any industry that's generating generational wealth, there's not many of those. You got the music, entertainment industry, basketball. You have a lot of others, but sports entertainment is generating a lot of money, and we're being cut out of that slowly. So I don't think it's a trend. I think it's something that's real moving forward. And if we don't figure out a solution, um, is it's going to be to where the African American is going to become extinct in this industry in which we've been physically dominant since it began. So I feel about that.